Well, Wishbone is a wrap. And this is probably one of the games that has the slimmest margins I've ever played. And I'm not sure that we won or lost yet. We just want to verify. Um, yeah, the Chile, when they became pro access, they don't become active. I had to move one in there to activate it. So I had three guys there, not two. So that's still in doubt, but I don't think it matters because of Japan, and I just need to make sure, verify that they have what they have. So I have them with Borneo Celebes, Dutch New Guinea. They still own Malaya. They have the Philippines, of course, and then they have North Indo, Kwansi, Hunan, Hope, Sensi, Kansu, and Qinghai is the border, and they have all those. And the United States, they only took Hokkaido, did not take Iwo. And then over in Russia, we lost the Urals, but we lost Novosibirsk, so we had everything up to Tunguska. So, and Russia, you did everything you could. You got in that last turn, you did Austin proud and took everything you possibly could. Um, and you got stupid lucky in Vologda killing two infantry with one bomber. I mean, that was ridiculous. Which gave you the Urals and Archangel, and we wouldn't even have a slim margin. And yeah, you kind of got lucky. You had, what did I say, like a 25% chance of taking Germany, and you did. And not only did you take it, you like had almost no, you had very few losses. Um, but yeah, we took it back. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hold Western Germany, so I was just making sure I kept the victory cities, and then had to kick you out of Normandy, Bordeaux, so you couldn't load up on bombers and take Paris. So yeah, the this game, when I flip these guys, when I change the states, the tracker does it automatically. You'll and sorry about that. You'll see that Japan is at 54, but there is an error in that it doesn't. It's not allowing me to change their capital here for that one extra IPC that Japan has, and that's all the difference. And then Germany, kind of the same thing. I have 51. The Italians have 17, so we're at 68 if you have Chile. But I kind of got to redo that battle because I have more infantry there. Um, yeah, so this has been, like I said, a very thin margin. This is the first. I think this might be like the first time I've ever played Germany and Italy and even got the Mediterranean point. It always seems Cairo gets taken back in the end, but that was our big focus. My big focus this game was to take Cairo, keep it, and then take advantage of our industrial complexes being able to pump out four. And this was just a stalemate to the very end, and I just had enough margin to go over and take Iraq also. Um, I had about a 49% chance if I wanted to attack Iran, but I didn't want to mess with it and potentially leave an opening for you to come in and take um, Iraq back, or even Transjordan, or even to use this Russian artillery with a bunch of planes and mess with me. So I just said that enough is enough. Um, let's see what else we got. Yeah, you took the fruit. The everything's not updated. My units aren't where everything is. I just kind of went through and changed the icons to whatever country took it over. But yeah, my strategy going into this course was heavy bombers. I was using the heavy bombers to project troops into Russia and down in Cairo, which I didn't actually need a whole lot for Germany. Just putting the fighters in there early on and a few extra infantry made Cairo just untenable for our, yeah, made him a prickly target. Then, but I didn't know how far I was going to get here into Moscow, if I was going to make it to Moscow, because France went horribly wrong on the first turn. I lost tanks. I never lose tanks in Paris. I ended up with 3 tanks in Paris. Lost 2 tanks, lost a bunch of mechanized. So yeah, I was just kind of struggling to get enough troops out there to overcome the horde. And this is 2 games where we had Russia facing off with a giant German force and move, counter move, move, counter move, and not actually coming to blows because it would have wiped one or the other out. So yeah, coming down here and guarding Kursk and Rostov, keeping those points is big. So it was fun to see it, fun to do it the first time as Russia, and then fun to see it the second time against Russia, and a pretty good defense there. And then, man, we saw that you could do the Denmark move, but I did the math and I'm like, 25% chance. Nah, he does it, his game's over. Well, we had the debacle up in the Urals, and so you're like, oh, I got to do it, and you did it, and you won overwhelmingly. And fortunately, we had enough troops lingering to be able to take it back and not lose it all. Fortunately, we had enough Italians laying around to fill the gaps. So, all right, well, that's it. Like I said, check everything I did and what I have on here, and let me know if I'm correct on the totals. I think I am, but me thinking and it actually being reality are sometimes 2 different things. All right, guys. Well, have a good Christmas, and we'll get back to it next year. I'm doing, let's see, like 3rd week in January. I'm going to Chicago to play Kings and Kaisers. Then we got February off, and then March we got to be ready. They're going to be gunning for us. We've been flying under the radar for a little while, but after taking silver in Atlanta, silver in St. Louis, people are going to be out kaiju hunting and paying attention. So yeah, we got to come up with some new plans. Um, like I say, and bring our best. All right, guys, I'm done rambling. Talk to you later.